What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Ball, and it's Malone in at the 5, down low. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Rudy Gobert. Edwards out there with Tim Hardaway, and it's Randolph in at the 4. All right, Clark, so what are your feelings about the back-to-backs? You like them? How about the players?
You know, I don't mind them, but I do understand that players would like to have few of those in their schedule. So being creatures of habit, a little space between games more times than not would be well received.
Now here's Parker. Hardaway grabs the board. Pass to Edwards. Shot from the low post is good.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Here's Hill. Out to the right wing. Ball against Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Parker passes to B-Train. Off target from three-point range. Right side Hardaway. And the bucket is good.
Kuzi, clever wizard, unselfish as well, always looking to get the ball to teammates, and he likes to pass more than shoot.
Now here's Parker. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Ball. Knocks down the step-back J.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Hardaway, the pass to Edwards. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Kuzi. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Kuzi. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable poor decisions by them with the ball. When that happens, you can get blasted.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Now here's Ball. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
You know, this is why Moses Malone's teammates like playing with him, because when they're uncovered and open, he finds them.
Edwards gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Malone can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Parker left side. Pass the ball to the paint. Here's Malone. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Here's Gobert. Here's Kuzi. Releases. And the jumper is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Hill. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Parker outside. To the left side wing. With the fadeaway. Hill can't connect.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Hardaway against Ball. Ball with a steal. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Edwards. No good there. Good work defensively by Hill. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And Ball with the basket. The assist by Hill. Ball's got 6. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Minnesota calls timeout.
All right, that was a Timberwolves dancer. Make some noise.
And let's take a look now at some numbers for LaMelo Ball. Hardaway finds Edwards. Here's Randolph. And it's rejected.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Hill against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
That one misses.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
Malone, pass to B-Train. Ball left side. Up and over Hardaway. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
He's just so hard to check. I mean, he can turn you one way, then use the spin move, put you in the cycle, and then make you look like a washing machine.
Here's Kuzi. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Pass to Randolph. Blocked! Fast break, here we go. Here's Parker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Hardaway.
Parker's a point guard who always probes and keeps constant pressure on the defense and finds the weaknesses and then exploits them.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Tony Parker, the Frenchman, is so exciting as a basketball player. I think it's because of his speed. He has blinding speed, an excellent change of pace, too.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte.
Malone. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Sigma. Now here's Parker. Here's Betray. He had 16 in the win against Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing, he hits the back iron and sinks it. Betray's got 5.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Edwards banked it in off the glass.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Hill. Here's Sigma, defended by Gobert. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jump.
Here's Kuzi. Outside Hardaway. Here's Kuzi. Excellent D there from Parker.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Kuzi. Parker defending. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Ball passes to Sigma. Knocked away. Here's Randolph. And he also played a big role in their last game with Washington. And too long on the shot.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Up top, Parker. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Just 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. Out left to the wing. Here's B-Train. Charlotte again missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
Really hard to contain Randolph, especially from this area where he goes really hard at the defense.
Two stops. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
You know, Randolph is such a tough cover in the low post, partly because of his body, but also his savvy and his skill. I mean, he just puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Parker. Hits both from the stripe.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Timeout call, the Hornets. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
To stop the drought. Hill can't connect.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Sigma. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Now here's Lowry. Drops in the layup for two. And the Hornets lead by 3.
That's a nice display of patience inside from Lowry. Didn't rush his shot, takes his time, and really does a nice job sinking these high percentage looks.
Pass to Marion. Launches it. Sigma with a rebound. Sigma's got 5 rebounds tonight.
First in rebounding, and their defense has been locked down. They hold their opponents to a very low shooting percentage, second best in the league at that, and it keeps them in every game.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Randolph passes to Towns. Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Lowry. Randolph, it's good on the putback.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And Ball gets it to go.
Never lacking for sizzle in his game. That was a sweet move from Ball right there.
Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Randolph. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Randolph's got his second basket on the night. And so Lowry will bring it up for Charlotte. 1:27 left in the first. Here's Randolph. 6 points for him. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Hornets, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot.
You know, for the Hornets, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Ball. Randolph grabs the miss. The Timberwolves trail. To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice read from the big man Randolph. Very solid when it comes to finding open teammates.
Ball outside. Over Conley. Charlotte again missing. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
They get it back. The shot by Towns, no good.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Outside Conley. Here's Randolph. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Randolph's got 8, and still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, up by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, B.A., but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
We've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Towns in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And that one falls for Towns. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Shooting 1.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Minnesota in the lead. Edwards against Ball. The shot. Blocked. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 6. Edwards for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Sigma's got 7 rebounds in the game.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Marion. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Kuzi, the pass to Marion, to the wing, right side. Here's Randolph. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good on the layup. Edwards has got 8.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Outside, Hill goes up from the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Charlotte trailing. Ball right side. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Kuzi. He's got 6. Cashes in the 12-footer. Give him 8.
Kuzi showing you a nice-looking mid-range shot. When he's in rhythm from here, the defense is toast with butter and jelly.
Now here's Ball.
Timberwolves foul.
Hardaway's checked in for the Timberwolves.
In for the Wolves. Hardaway.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the right side. Back to Hill. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Let's see it, fans.
Let's check in on the free throw shooting, the best in the league. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Pass to Marion. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Marion's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Marion can get hot from deep. You got to defend him out on the perimeter.
Here's Malone. Again, the miss by the Hornets. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Edwards, a pass to Kuzi. Towns down low. Goes up again. Count it. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Ball against Hardaway. Pass to Malone. Hill with it. Will it go? Offensive board. Sikma. And the basket is good. Sikma's got his second basket of the game.
Sikma putting his skills as a rebounder to good use there, coming up with the second chance opportunity.
Towns passes to Kuzi. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Parker, no good.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Towns passes to Hardaway. Here's the teardrop. The shot's good. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Edwards against Hill. With the drive. Down low. Sikma passes to Malone. Over Towns. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got his second basket of the night.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Towns can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Sigma passes to Parker. Over to the left wing. Sigma, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Hardaway. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Washington. And he can't bank that one in. The Hornets shooting only 36% during the second. Here's Malone. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. And he also has a real nose for the ball.
Edwards, a pass to Marion. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Marion's got 7 now in this quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Hill. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Hardaway.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Hey, his combination of athleticism, speed, versatility, and skill really is impressive when you look at Grant Hill. He's a swing man who I think just continues to get it done at a very efficient clip.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. Back to Edwards. Floats one. Hornets with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good, to be honest with you, B.A. In that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. And has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps the second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in, and Minnesota calls time here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Karl Anthony Towns.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results. He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot. You can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Tim Hardaway has a really nice skill set. A nightly double-double threat thanks to his scoring and dime-dropping ability.
And the second free throw is good. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Parker passes to Malone.
Minnesota foul. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Parker.
Boy, his touch has completely gone AWOL here in the second quarter.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Hardaway, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Hornets on D. Right side Edwards.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Malone, pass to Parker. Here's B-Train. 5 points in the game. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 6 here in the quarter.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Edwards, a pass to Marion. Hardaway on the wing. From 17. No good off the glass. Charlotte trailing. To the middle. Here's B-Train. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Marion. Outside Conley. And the layup is good. Conley's gotten his first points in this one.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Ball passes to B-Train. Fires from deep. Goes back up. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
You know, Moses Malone is a true two-way player. He's an outstanding talent on both ends of the floor, able to score in dominating fashion, and really a ferocious rebounder.
Now here's Gobert. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Edwards. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
And here's Parker. Pass the ball. Kicks it out to Parker. Stolen by Conley. High arcing shot. Here's Marion. And he gets the bucket. And now a 6-point Minnesota lead.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Malone over Gobert. And he can't jam it through. Inside, here's Conley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Hardaway is a pure point guard, effective at not only creating for himself, but really good with his passing skills as well.
Now here's Ball. 12 points for him. Up and over Hardaway. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Marion, coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
Hardaway, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Here's Marion. 6 to shoot. For 3, Hardaway drills it from deep. Hardaway's got 6 in the quarter.
Good pass right there from Marion, an example of his versatility at his position.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Ball against Hardaway. Ball no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on it. And the layup is good off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
Offensive rebound.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board, showing some real tenacity every time they shot goes up. They carve out this lead because of their aggressive mindset. Don't expect that to change in the second half.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
Playing on the road is definitely more of a challenge, but you know that coming in. They didn't seem all well prepared for this environment for the matchup. I'm sure the coach is trying to coach them up and change the momentum in their favor.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and so in the game for the Hornets. We've got Ball, and it's B-Train in at the 4 spot. Now here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Hardaway's got 10.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Malone, pass to Parker. Tipped away and stolen by Gobert. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Ball. Hardaway, no good. The Hornets shooting about 47%. A nice number. Boy, LaMelo Ball is such a special young talent, Clark. What stands out most to you?
Well, I like his length. He's a rangy point guard, but it's how dynamic he is, B.A. He's also got deep shooting range.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Gobert. Outside Hardaway. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. B-Train clears it away. B-Train's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
There's Ball with a 3. Oh, Ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Kuzi, pass to Edwards. Randolph gets the bucket. Randolph's got 10 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Parker finds Ball. Pass to B-Train. Ball outside. Up top, Parker shoots it from the high post. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Randolph. 13 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 10. Sends it home from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And that one's good. B-Train.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Hardaway. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Now here's Gobert. Not a lot of room.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards against Hill. Step back on that one and let it fly. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now here's Ball. 17 points in the game. Great positioning on the putback. Malone's got 15 points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Kuzi, the pass to Randolph. B-Train clears it away.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14 to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key, and he comes up with a bucket. 16 points for him.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Timeout call, the Hornets. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Hardaway after the basket by Charlotte. Back to Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Ball passes to Malone. Pass to Parker. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Malone's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Kuzi, pass to Gobert. Here's Kuzi. Here's Randolph. 10 points for him. Outside Hardaway. And the three off target.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now here's Hardaway. Back to Gobert. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Malone. Pass to Parker. Out to the wing. From about 16. And he hits the jumper. And now it's just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Using his impressive court vision, a good peripheral, Parker finds the open man.
Here's Kuzi. The Hornets pull it in. Malone's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. For the tie. B-Train, no good. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Edwards for three. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 19 points.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Here's Betrayed. 12 points for him. Parker finds Hill. On the take. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Randolph. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, because Zach Randolph plays with such force and physicality, it's hard to guard him without fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
The first free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to B-Train. Here's Malone. Covered by Towns. Here's Malone. Good work defensively by Towns. Marion passes to Randolph. Here's Marion. Here's Edwards. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. Number 1, the Hornets.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end, hustling hard to convert every time.
Lowry outside. Pass to B-Train. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. B-Train's got 14.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
And he makes it.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Following the score by Minnesota. B-Train no good. Here's Randolph. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. McDaniels has checked in for the Timberwolves. And a change for the Hornets. Smith's checked in. Pass to McDaniels. Towns outside. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Marion. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You know, Marion is an energizer. Constant energy and motion. Somebody who hits the glass with reckless abandon.
B-Train no good. Minnesota in the lead. Now Conley. He can't get that one to fall. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Smith passes to Lowry. Here's B-Train. McDaniels with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
At the ball for your Timberwolves, Carl Anthony Towns.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
And so Towns nails them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Lowry. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on the second, so he makes them both. And Minnesota calls time here.
Defensive marks, they are top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. This is a squad that wants to shut down teams on a nightly basis.
And you pointed out their #2 ranking in points allowed. This is a tough team. They don't rest on the defensive end. They make you work for every point. Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Marion with the bucket. Marion's got 4 points this quarter.
That unique-looking jumper of Marion's, I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
That's to Sigma. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. McDaniels with it. It's blocked. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And so it's Minnesota with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Edwards can't hit.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now here's McDaniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Towns. Second chance shot. The rebound by Lowry. And he gets that one. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Hey, he's used to that. I mean, teams try to be physical with Towns and body him up, beat him up, but he's a little too strong for that to bother him.
Lowry against Conley. A shot from the mid-range. Second shot opportunity. And Smith lays it up and in. Smith's got his first basket.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Even when he's well covered, Conley can score. He just gets crafty and finds the shot.
Starks. The putback. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Edwards with it. He's got 19. The shot that time not on target.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Towns can't get it to go. The Hornets shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Kept alive. Pass to Marion. And another shot. And the shot goes. Marion's got 15 points. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possession. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Charlotte trailing. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the 2. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Barkley. And he converts the layup. B-Train's got 9 points now in the second half.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Randolph. To the middle. Here's Kuzi. Good on the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Has to be trained. Parker outside. Now Smith out to the right wing. Here's Lowry. And it's Charlotte with another.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Kuzi. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Randolph. Shoots a fadeaway. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big Cat says, take that.
And here's Parker. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Down low. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Hardaway comes in for Conley. Hill, he's checked in for Charlotte. Four on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Lowry, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Marion. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway on the wing. Up and over Lowry. Hardaway, no good. For Charlotte, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And, you know, the timing from Malone, impeccable. Really good awareness, too. Knows exactly when to rise for that alley-oop.
Here's Kuzi. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Malone's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Over to the wing. B-Train, the pass to Lowry. Up and over Hardaway. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randolph's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Marion. Gobert with it. Overhill. Inside. Gobert puts it in.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Here's Malone, defended by Gobert. Out to Lowry. Outside, Hill. Pass to B-Train. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Monday, they head out on the road to face the Warriors in San Francisco. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And looking at the Lakers matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
First one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Marion from behind the arc. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Lowry outside. Left side Hill. To the wing on the left. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Marion's versatility is impressive. It's, I think, what helps him get into a scoring rhythm.
Lowry outside. To the right side. Hill drives in. To the left side wing. Parker finds Lowry. The 3. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Has to be Trey to the inside. Malone lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Malone's got 25 points in the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
For three, Hardaway. Offensive rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Trying so hard to contest that shot. Got a piece of Gobert there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Lowry. Second free throw, no good. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Now Ball. Pass to Malone. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
So far, Malone has it going on, folks. The defense appearing absolutely helpless trying to stop him.
Now here's Hardaway. From the top of the key. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Fast break. Here come the Hornets.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Kuzi. Chalk up 2 there. Kuzi's gotten 4 this quarter.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Pass to Malone. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Marion. Here's Randolph. Now here's Hardaway. Hounded by Ball. 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. To the paint. Here's Hill. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kuzi. Just 5 on the clock. He buries it from 3. Kuzi's got 20.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
And he drives in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
At the line for Minnesota.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
Up top, Parker. Here's Malone. And Gobert with a block. Pass to Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hill's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Malone to end the drought. Edwards pulls it in. To the inside. Here's Kuzi. And he banks in the layup. Kuzi's got 14 points now in the second half.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to B-Train. Back to Parker. Here's Hill. Hits it from the high post.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now here's Edwards. This one for 3. And Parker pulls it down. And for Charlotte, they're shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
There's no let up in Malone's attack. He is relentless, which makes defenses nervous.
Malone taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
I love the intensity he's brought to the floor since halftime, in constant attack mode.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Kuzi. And Minnesota calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancer.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
He just came out and really took over the game, mainly due to how aggressive he was attacking the defense off the dribble. They had no answer for him, and he knew it.
It's evident that this crowd loves him. And with the way he's playing, it's easy to see why. He's really delivered for them time and time again. Here's Kuzi. Six on the shot clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but but it doesn't phase him. That rarely works against Ball.
Here's Edwards. Cans it with nobody near him. Edwards got 21 points in the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Hill, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Hardaway's shot is good.
Hey, don't let the height of Hardaway fool you. He's not that big, but he can compete anywhere on the court.
Hardaway against Hill. It's good. 1:35 left in the final quarter. Edwards, a pass to Kuzi. Back to Edwards. Here's Randolph. From 9 feet out, again the Timberwolves score.
Well, I tell you what, the closer to the rim, the more lethal Randolph is. Very effective in this area.
Parker outside. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Back to Hardaway. Clock at 6. There's the block.
I want to see more blocks from Sickman, given his huge size and excellent timing.
Tries to break his ice, and scoring inside is Parker.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kuzi. Parker defending. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
Robbed. Smith against Conley. Smith passes to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball definitely has some ups now. Flashing his way to the rim right there.
Hardaway with it. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.